All right, and then finally today, sticking with a Phillies theme, we're going to continue our missing ring spotlight. And today, two of the all-time fan favorites in Phillies history, John Kruk and Darren Daulton. Two longtime players, fan favorites. Kruk only played here for 5 years, but he played on a ton of bad teams. He was a 3-time All-Star while with the Phillies. He is in their Wall of Fame. Just a character who still entertains fans today as the color analyst on the Phillies TV broadcast. Daulton was here for 14 years. He's also in the Phillies Wall of Fame. Led the league in RBIs in 1992, winning the Silver Slugger Award. Came up at late in 1983, so he did go, or was a part or a contributor. He had a couple at bats late in September of 1983 for that World Series team. Became the starting catcher, or came up for good, I should say, in 1985. Had a well-documented struggles both on and off the field, but did turn it around. Became a 3-time All-Star. But most importantly, he was the captain and the heart and soul of that 93 Phillies team, which was both of their best chances to win a World Series. And they didn't disappoint in the World Series. You can say what you want about the 93 Phillies, but John Kruk hit 348, had 4 RBI. Darren Daulton had a homer and 4 RBI in the World Series. And it came down to the questionable decisions of Jim Fregosi, whether he should have left Roger Mason in, whether he should have even gone to Mitch Williams, who was obviously kind of out of gas at that point in Game 6. I think John Kruk and Darren Daulton both deserve to win World Series here in Philly based on just some of the crap teams they had to play on. Daulton would go on to win one after the 97 season with the Marlins before he hung it up. But that 93 team still stinks today. I go back to just the feeling of when Joe Carter hit that home run and still thinking, it was foul, it was foul. It wasn't foul. So that one still stinks today. But John Kruk and Darren Daulton, today's missing ring spotlight, would have loved to see both of them win the World Series. Kruk just as the fan favorite and just the kind of the funny guy on that 93 team. Darren Daulton, the straight guy who was the heart and soul. And Darren Daulton especially for pouring his heart and soul into the Phillies. And like I said, some really, really bad teams, had some struggles, but once he finally was able to kind of turn it around, went on that little stretch, and then, of course, just his body broke down there near the end. But John Kruk and Darren Daulton, missing rings from that 1993 Phillies team. You can probably add some of the other guys on there, but I think of everybody on that team, the two ultimate fan favorites were Kruk and Daulton. Just couldn't get it done. And again, we can debate Jim Fregosi's moves, but the fact of the matter is Daulton and Kruk did step up in that World Series. So John Kruk and Darren Daulton, today's missing rings spotlight.